this morning, today, out of all days, is a very, very special day. Today is Pesach Sheni. Pesach Sheni is the second Passover. What does second Passover mean? Rabbi, I never heard of this concept. It's also the Hilulah, the traditional Hilulah of Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes. The sources for that are questionable, but in Eretz Yisrael and in Sfat, this is the day that it is observed. What is Pesach Sheni? And why was Ronen and Avital Zoche have the merit to have a Brit Milah on Pesach Sheni out of all days of the year? Pesach Sheni, in the time of the first Korban Pesach, the Jewish people came to Moses and they said, we have a small problem. There were a couple individuals who for the first Passover were not able to bring their Korban Pesach, their Paschal sacrifice. So what could they do? We know if a person was impure, it would take a minimum of 7 days to get pure again. So the 7 days of Passover, even if a person wasn't pure for the first day, they wouldn't be ready by the last day. So God presents this to God, Moshe Rabbeinu presents this to God, and God says, you know what, let's do something special. Since in Parashat Behalotecha, let's give a second Passover. Exactly 1 month post the original day that Pesach sacrifice would be done, which was the 14th of Nisan. Let's take the 14th of Iyar and make that the day of the second Passover, giving a chance to all those who were impure for the first one to bring their sacrifice and to eat it, being able to do it that second day, meaning a month later. There were differences between, we don't need to get into that, but the concept is very, very special. We see that there is no such thing as never coming back. Everyone is always welcome, and there's always a second chance. And there's even more than a second chance. There is an ultimate and an infinite amount of chances in the eyes of God. As human beings, we shouldn't try to use up our chances because who knows how long we have. But the concept of a second chance, the concept of one of the most important days of the year, Passover, that a person with their will or against their will wasn't able to bring a Pesach sacrifice, was given another chance to do so, shows the ultimate compassion and mercy of our God, who allows others and gives them another chance. We are to emulate God. If God gives us chance over and over, who are we not to give chances to others? Someone who did something wrong, someone who wasn't perfect with us, it doesn't matter. God gives us a chance for our much more severe things. We should try to give chance to others. And this brings us to our Avi Ben. It's an individual who allows other things and other people to do as they wish, and he just moves forward. Doesn't take it to heart, doesn't take a grudge. He'll give another chance. It's okay. It's the midah of vatranut, as we say in Hebrew. Not being so stringent on others. From HaKadosh Baruch Hu, from Pesach Sheni. So may HaKadosh Baruch Hu bless him and the baby and the whole family, that b'zchut Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes, and b'zchut the very holy day of Pesach Sheni, the second Pesach, the second celebration of Pesach, that they will be able to raise the boy b'derech Torah mitzvot, with all of their children, their whole family, and B'ezrat Hashem, by the Seudat Mitzvah, we will traditionally have matzah, as it is our tradition on Pesach Sheni, to eat some matzah in the meal. If you did hamotzi, you're not going to make any bracha on the matzah. But if you're not going to do hamotzi, Sfaradim will make a mezonot on matzah, and Ashkenazim will make a hamotzi on the matzah itself. Chazak u'baruch, v'siman tov u'mazal tov. Mincha Arvit this week is going to be at 7.